Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are in the world. Let's see what happened this week in the comic book world. All right, so first up, we have DC Comics, who is retiring three labels: DC Zoom, DC Inked, and the well known DC Vertigo. Now, before I go any further, any of the titles that were under any of these labels are going to actually be moved over into a new age recommended label that DC is going to roll out in January of 2020. We're going to have DC Kids for ages 8 to 12. We're going to have DC for ages 13 and up. And then we're going to have the DC Black label for anything that's 17 and older for mature audiences. DC co-publisher Dan DiDio, I hope I'm saying that name right, explained, "We're returning to a singular presentation of the DC brand that was present throughout most of our history until 1993 when we launched Vertigo to provide an outlet for edgier material. That kind of material is now mainstream across all genres, so we thought it was the right time to bring greater clarity to the DC brand and reinforce our commitment to storytelling for all our fans in every age group. This new system will replace the age rating system we currently use on our material." Well, speaking of DC, if you guys are in a tri-state area, New York, New Jersey, or Connecticut, you might want to head out to New Jersey's biggest state fair over at MetLife Stadium. They're going to have the iconic Batcopter from the 1966 Batman movie. And between June 20th and July 7th, they're actually going to be taking people on tours in this Batcopter, which is freaking amazing. I mean, if you're a Batman fan, I don't know any Batman fan who wouldn't want to do this. And if you're scared of heights, just go next to the damn helicopter and take a selfie with it. And since we're talking about DC, DC's Black label, Batman Damned, is getting a Funko Pop. Currently, they're taking pre-orders for August 7th is going to be the release date, so head on down to your local comic book shop and ask them to pre-order you a copy. Alright, so where are my 90s kids at? Because we got Animorphs coming back. We had the co-creator and the creator tweeting out and retweeting that they've seen sketches that there's going to be a graphic novel coming back out. We don't have any release dates or any other information, but how cool is that going to be? I remember reading those as a kid. Man, that was really fun. Man, but Universal actually was talking about making this into a film a couple years back, and rumbles kind of died down. But hopefully, if this graphic novel comes out and it's a good seller, everyone's talking about it, it's bringing the numbers back up, and everything has to go with the green. Universal might greenlight this and make a movie about it. We might even get a season 3 on Nickelodeon or a total reboot. I'm talking to you, Netflix. Speaking of Netflix, they seem to be getting an earful from about 20,000 religious activists for a show that's not even on their damn platform. Good Omens, which is actually streaming right now on Amazon Prime Video, has a petition to get the show canceled by a branch of the U.S. Foundation of Christianity Civilization, which they quoted stating about the show, "Another step to make Satanism normalized, light, and accepted." Now, besides the fact that they're trying to censor something they don't believe in or agree with, they also attacked the wrong platform with 20,000 people attacking Netflix for absolutely nothing they did. And then once people caught wind of this, you couldn't even sign the petition anymore. I think they took it down. I'm not quite sure, but you definitely can't sign it anymore. And then having Amazon Prime Video's Twitter account tweeting at Netflix saying, "Hey Netflix, we'll cancel Stranger Things if you cancel Good Omens." That's how ridiculous this whole thing is. Man, we got 20,000 people to sign that damn petition, and no one's signing that Swamp Thing petition. Now, if you picked up that Stranger Things 6 issue number 1 a few weeks back, which is the prelude to the TV show that takes place about a decade before in the 70s, showing other children besides 11, it doesn't even show 11 yet. It's actually following a young lady by the name of Francine, whose name is number 6. And people are starting to speculate that this comic might actually explain one of the show's biggest mysteries on how that upside down portal to that upside down was actually created. Now, spoiler, this number 6 Francine, she might be as powerful as 11, first off, which is pretty damn cool. I'm definitely interested in reading more. I actually got that David Mack cover. Really cool cover. But in the comic, she's actually seen punching the bookshelf, and this kind of like black hole opens up with the Demogorgon's claw reaching through it. And at first she believes she's hallucinating, but then she goes off, leaves the room, and goes to the cafeteria, I believe, to have lunch or something. That claw comes through again that we see as a reader, so that's definitely there. or maybe it's a premonition or something definitely is going on. I don't know, man. It's all speculation and everyone's talking and stuff like that. The comic's good. And make sure you guys check out the TV show returning July 4th. And issue 2 comes out June 22nd, which is this upcoming Wednesday. So be on the lookout. And to wrap things up, we got Spawn on track to becoming the world's first longest running creator-owned comic book to date, which is going to come out in September. 27 years later, man, this book came out in 92 and it's still strong. And for all you Spawn fans out there, don't worry, because Todd McFarlane just said in a recent interview that he only has given half of his stories, that he easily has another 300 to go, and that he even has how Spawn is supposed to end already in his head. But he hopes that day doesn't come, stating also that the only reason he would write it is because the world doesn't want to see his character anymore, and then that's time to put it to bed. So I appreciate you guys watching. Definitely comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought. Let me know what news article was your favorite. Let me know if there's something I missed out that you thought was pretty important that happened this week. See you in the next one. Peace.